Tyler, can you do me a favor? Can you put your headphones on? I don't know, where you put it?
First it was in bad weather, then it came to the place.
Coming right now. No, no school, no school. Oh, my phone. Can you get my phone file? On top of the front of the TV. Huh? My phone. Yeah. Oh no. Oh man. These little girls took my stuff. I'm gonna be pissed off. Oh, and my controller about to die? Great. Skylar, can you get me the Gold controller? The Gold controller. Can you get it for me? Yeah, please.
Hello, everybody.
No, it's in the room.
And this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got one of the better defenses in the NFL in action today. The Bucs are top 10 in defensive yards allowed, and they're going up against a Cowboys offense that will have a lot to deal with. So for the call of this week's 17 matchup, let's send it out to our broadcast team, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry, with the distinctive
now get it.
in the north end zone. We can only be in one place, and that's Raymond James
Get the wire.
Stadium.
I'm gonna need you to do this for me. Get the wire on top next to the controller. There's gonna be a wire there.
The Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You see it? One that's loose. Which one's loose? Check another one. There's one that's not connected. Oh, look at it right there. Take it out of Tahim's PlayStation. Pull that wire off. No, not that one. It's on his PlayStation. Yes, that one.
And the first carry here for Charles.
Connected on my PlayStation. On my PlayStation. Connected on my PlayStation. Yeah, right there. Watch the buttons. Watch the buttons on the PlayStation. It's in. Turn it around. If it don't go in. It's in. Now connect this.
Second down, Winston. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I do have
on
to
the top,
admit,
on the top.
I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap.
Hold on. Leave it.
Job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Man, slow. That shit was slow.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Jalen Smith out of Notre Dame. That's got to be one of the best stories in the NFL, seeing him out on the field.
Yeah, it really is. That injury that he had during the bowl game against Ohio State. Boy, that hurt his draft stock. So nice
really
to see
slow.
him out there.
I had him rated as the top player in his class in 2016 before his injury. He ends up going in the 2nd round, and now he's starting to make the plays we expected to see.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. They come out here in the eye. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Dallas first down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw
I knew he was going to the middle with that. There's no way how he's going to show 4 receivers and make it a pass and play. I already knew that shit was coming in. That was a disguise.
And how about them at number 4 in the 2016 draft? Big needs on the defensive line, and they go with the running back.
They go star power.
They went star power, but Ezekiel Elliott, in a lot of ways, was exactly the right decision. When they had winning success in 2014, they did it running the football. Elliott can do that for them again.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. The give is to Elliott. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
I'm going to run the same place he's running and watch something happens like the way he's acting. I'm going to run the same play. Watch.
He's becoming more like a body blows guy.
And let me see me make runs like that. Because all he's doing is going right in the middle.
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run
so let's see.
Tackle him.
That's what I'm saying.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a gain of a yard there.
Shit feels mad slow too.
And a quick look at the Buccaneer defensive starters.
Morris Claiborne is a former first-round pick at quarterback with skills that can match up with anyone when he's at his best.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Watch the corner. Watch the corner.
3rd and short yardage.
I already said, watch the corner. Every stiff has went through. Every stiff he pressed, it went always was effective. Let me put stiff arms and let's see it be effective like that too. So far, every stiff he did was effective. We pushed my defenders away a little bit for him to gain yards. I'm watching every little bit of the game to see the disadvantages that it does for us.
And find the first down, and that's what he just did.
Fresh set of downs here.
Let me guess, you don't press the button at the right time. That's everybody.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Ebron caught left side.
And
down inside the 15 he goes. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. The first down carry by Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Now that was a good job by the defense swarming to the football. And you know it's no cinch that you're going to be able to get the ball into the end zone against them. They're number 2 against the run. So what's an offensive coordinator to do? Check your playlist.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. Prescott now on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And the wideout in motion. On third down, it's Prescott. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First and goal, they'll look to smash it in.
Everybody's blocked. All blitz, everybody's blocked.
Cowboys.
And an easy play. What kind of play he did?
With his 16th touchdown of the year.
I blitz everybody. Easy, real simple handoff right there. I'm going to run that same play. And that wasn't the defense I picked. I put all blitz. I switched it up to all blitz. Everybody's blitzing. Everybody got blocked. We'll see. My turn to run the same offense he was running, and let's see the disadvantages that we get.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
But that wasn't the defense that I picked. I didn't play that zone defense. I played blitz. And everybody got blocked with a quick, easy halfback stretch.
After the touchdown.
If I did a halfback stretch, somebody's going to come somewhere outside somewhere and tackle me before I go there.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically,
look, he's playing all in. I'm pretty sure he's probably, bluffing and everything and all. He got 2 men out there. Okay.
So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Look at that, easy. If you I look at my replay right now. Whitlock could have got him. He has him. The guy would have had gets off real easy. I thought it was everybody was blocked. Look, but just gets off. He comes out and come right in. Nice and smooth. Watching everything. I'm watching everything. Every disadvantage.
And after the play on the ground,
there's a lot of disadvantages, man. The guy got off me on the outside. I went inside. He just went right in the inside where I was at.
Now Jameis on second down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. They're staring up at a
I can't play my game because this feels too disadvantage, man. Just the way everything just went down. This feels corny.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Controlling the passing lanes.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time. And it's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm.
Yeah, I knew it was coming this side. I knew it was coming this side. Look, another stiff arm. I knew he was going that side. It's all a bluff, man. He's not going to go where the direction you're going to go.
I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
And I could do the cover 3 blitz also, but all my men that are blitzing is going to get covered. All the men that he's blitzing doesn't get covered. That's just how it goes down, man.
And he motions the wide receiver. Shift together here from the D-line. A second down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, he's
and I bet you that wasn't even supposed to be for that guy there. I bet you.
He gets into enemy territory. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
Oh, man. That's all covered right there. I'm looking at the replay. I would not throw that shit. I would not throw that shit. Let me guess, first. You're not tapping it square. You're not beaming it the right way or something.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now Prescott looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he's brought down. Give him
another stiff arm. Have you noticed the tackles are all the same way? Tackles are, they're just grabbing him and he's putting off the same couple of yards in.
Really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their
same tackle all the time.
They would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look, still getting yards while he's getting tackled.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. This is caught. Watkins.
Look, stiff arm again. And you still, oh my God, yo. It's still, everybody still gets blocked. Everybody still gets blocked.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move.
No, I'm looking at my replay, yo.
For the defense. They got a guy with a
crazy how everything is.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
This is whack, because it's just, I don't know, man.
His 14th touchdown now.
You know how it feels to just know every play you pick is just going to go? Just gonna go the way it goes, because I feel that way, but it's just something always somebody's defending it, and it's like, like out of all these millions of plays that they have in these games, like nothing can stop something. It just works perfectly. No, just like the last play, he went outside. There was 2 men there. I put my man a little closer. I'm assuming that the guy that I had covered on my outside was going to cover the guy on the outside. He covered the guy on the inside, and the guy on the outside is wide open. That's what I'm talking about. That's corny, man. To me, that's corny. The thing is coverage. The man is programmed to cover outside. The guy, he shifts the guy outside. I'm here with something. All right, he's going to go to that. Let me move the other guy in the middle. Move him in there. With it. The guy decides to stay with the guy that's inside and leave the guy outside. So when he does the little corner out, throw the pass out there. That's what I mean. Oh my God, man.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
I'm here trying to catch the win, and that just doesn't work.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And it looks like this will likely be the last play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
Let's see if they can sneak one more good play in before the 2-minute signal.
To throw is Winston. 1:59 to go in the first half. Here's Brian Anger now.
Oh, man,
as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20.
How many times have we all pressed circle and that shit never works? But again, with these guys here, they do the juke, nice. They do the spin, like what? You have to wait till the time of the spin is right for you to press circle. Yeah, and that's what they're gonna say.
Replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because
I'm out of the game because it just feels that every play he picks, my defense doesn't stop. But every play that I pick, his defense covers everything, and that really blows mine, man. It blows mine. Everybody gets blocked, everybody gets tackled, everybody gets covered. Don't matter, yo. Look, I get crazy, man.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough day.
That's just how it feels, man.
Been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot.
Telling me I didn't assume that he was gonna go that side to the running. That's why I got the guy. That's why I was playing user defense in the middle linebacker just in case it was going left. I just covered, but mine was assuming it was going right. Oh man.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins.
Yeah, it's a guy right there in the middle. Where you at?
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and
It
toss
sucks,
it.
man. The way everything just like everybody gets blocked, and that's how it's always been playing against them.
Tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get. That type of game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he gets
Perfect. Let me do that shit. My man's gonna end up running into my man or some bullshit.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, Prescott looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Barry Church. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out come the Bucs now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory.
I don't know why you do that, boy.
Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity
to
change momentum.
Oh, my God, yo. The way that's... I don't know, man.
Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the
I
ground.
don't know.
So a 3rd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On 3rd down, Winston. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action.
No special play, nothing special, I see. So just everything's going according to plan. Running, going through the blocks the right way.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. In motion left is Watkins. Here's Prescott. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Now Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And a couple of big boys up front defensively, and in that 4-3, those D tackles so vital.
Extremely vital. I love how you described that, because if they control things up front, often it's over the guard. Sometimes they slide and make it over the center. It's really hard to get a play started then, because a lot of teams want to start inside out running the football. But against a good 4-3, you may not find any space. But on that play, there was 0 space, no gain.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Akeem Spence.
I don't believe that.
Time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7.
What's the block at? But where's the block?
3 on the return, and the Bucs are going to take over first and
this man is right there. You're right on him. I don't understand. You're right there. And look what you do. Man, son, this could be bad. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Oh, man.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it.
Side.
A 2nd down throw for Winston. No, he almost
How fast he just came out of over there. Like, I don't understand how you do that. How you know I'm going that way? Like, how do you know? Triangle was wide open too.
And things aren't very even right now, are they?
I don't understand. Like, how do they switch so fast?
On those paved roads.
Man, man.
Roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going.
I don't know. It's just like LeBron James. He goes to the basket, he just throws the ball, and it always hits the backboard and goes right in. Contested or not.
Winston from the gun on third down. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted.
I threw that ball. I didn't give a fuck.
And they have the football and will take over at the
24-yard
line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Elliott. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off.
Some man right there, nothing.
We saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position. One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on third.
I'm just trying.
Ebron caught left side. They'll get a couple yards on that.
I'll leave it alone, man.
Make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the mark.
How about the intro? That was an intro, man.
And they get the football back.
That was an intro.
On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
2nd down, Winston. And Brake has it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They come out here in the eye.
I don't know. He sees all my mans on the left side. He's not moving nobody. I guess he just wants me to score on it or something.
And some room to roam now.
I don't know.
And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield.
He sees everybody on the left. You don't move nobody to the do no adjustments at all.
The defense there, they've done a terrific job all day long holding this guy in check. But that might have been the run to break things out for him, maybe turn things around. Now he's going to have some confidence, and maybe he'll get to his normal yardage.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Jameis now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Why it always has to be where he has to jump for the ball? Why can't I be right to the chest, man? Damn.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Go to the chest right there. It's always a lob where he has to always jump for the ball.
And on 2nd and 10 now. On 2nd down, Winston again. And Brake, the tight end's got it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag on a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
play fake to Sims. Now Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
Are we really in the second half here? And this is the first time we've seen Jameis Winston connect with Mike Evans.
Yeah, you know that they missed that in the first half. Up until this point, they've really missed it, haven't they?
I think that's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now.
Now they run with Sims. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
This will be caught at about the 5. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll run here with Sims. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Look at that shit. Crazy, man.
And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Aguayo's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the drive takes them inside the 10.
Just go to bed, go to bed. Just go to bed, all the way down.
And make sure they didn't get in.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gerald McCoy in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Nobody's gonna.
To his right.
Hey, son, nobody's gonna tackle him, man? Come on, man.
But not before he reaches
yeah, yo.
just shy of the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And the wide out in motion. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no.
Of course
no
not.
Interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So 2nd and 10 here. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. In motion left is Watkins. Prescott to the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And hit behind the line. The football is loose.
Oh, shoot. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone.
Absolutely. It's a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Prescott looks to throw on first. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And the ball is knocked out. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it.
Alignment, come on, guys. I expect stronger better than you guys, man. That nigga is flipping faded.
Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not there. He hops right back on it. That is
I knew he was coming up there. I knew he was going to just going that down and then throw it out. But I had no other choice because it's this. I'm pretty sure that my partner on my left side wasn't going to defend nothing. Look where he's at. Nothing. He went this way when there's already somebody there covering that side. Why is he going that way? This is why I always watch my broadcast to see the stupidity in the game, man.
One receiver left.
This guy that was guarding him, he was over here.
And again, it's Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Man, corny, man.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Damn, man.
Prescott yet again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the
so easy. Nobody wouldn't. Oh, man. The way he does the plays, man. Plays that you say, nah, I'm not going to do it because it's not going to work because they're not going to block. It just works perfectly. That's how everybody gets blocked. By the time I throw that ball, somebody was going to let go of the block and tackle me right there if I was to do that play.
It's 21-3. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him.
Oh, man. Started from the bottom.
They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
It went straight to the top real quick.
You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Look who he's at.
Super toe.
Look at that. Like, you don't see that in football, man.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A first down throw for Winston. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. They'll get 16 yards there. And it'll give the Bucs a first down. So they're on that play offensively. They ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver is crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on,
let's see if this play works. Let's see.
Results in a big play.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On 1st and 10, Winston. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Terrence Williams, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. Throwing here, Prescott. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Alteron Werner. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. So out come the Cowboys now as
he's
their
clutch,
offense
too. He's
gets
clutch.
set to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One
That was
play
a good
and
play right
interception.
there.
We'll see if they can do
That should have been catch.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
I don't know.
Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Yes, man, late, man. Yo, you see it wide open?
They went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Look, he's still going back.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Prescott here to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Skylo.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Put the door.
On play action, Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
Sets up the 4th down.
Right
now
there.
comes the Cowboys punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. This is taken at the 18. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Gotta go lay down.
Here comes the
Ty, turn the
Tampa Bay offense
PlayStation
now
off.
heading back out
Hey,
onto
turn the
field.
PlayStation off.
3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think I wasn't
Turn
a
the
quarterback,
PlayStation off.
but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide
Turn the
to do
PlayStation
next?
off.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's
Hold
going
it
to
down.
turn things around?
We'll see
Give me
what
this.
they
Good night.
do.
Let's see where I go.
Winston now to throw on first down. And break. The tight end's got it. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. One receiver to the left is Evans. Jameis to throw it.
I knew I was
The
gonna
ball
throw
comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. On 3rd down, Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
What the fuck? Nobody can't block?
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football.
Damn, man. Yo, what the hell?
Contact on him that leads
There's
to
only
an
3
incompletion
guys
as we saw
there.
That's winning football.
Yo, you see that, man? Yo, just look at the replay of that game, man. This nigga goes right through 4 guys. And he's in between the middle. Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So
That
trailing
shit
here in
is
the last quarter.
ridiculous,
Let's see how
man.
this plays
Real.
out. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down.
Oh, God. Hold.
Complete. He finds Bray. So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the
man.
offense for holding.
It's crazy, man.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Humphreys goes in motion. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The first down throw for Winston. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a
Nobody
sack.
cannot block in my team, man. Hope. Well, it's over.
And quickly they get to the line. One last shot now for Winston. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the
I
road
don't
and
get
win
it, man.
in the
It's
National
like,
Football League.
my man-
It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Dallas, they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
He did the last play,
EA
a
Sports.
blitz.
For more, log on to EA
I know that.
Sports.
I do that. There. Do I do it a lot? No. Why? Because when I do try to chase the QB, that corner guy right there, that lineman in the corner, would stop me. It's 2 plays at the same time, and my CPU on the left, he just decides to double team the guy that's just. There's only 3 men in the middle. And he decides to just stay with him. Like, I don't understand that. Why didn't he do what others linemen do when I blitz on the corner and they come out and they protect that side? Nah, they just decided to double team the other guy even though it was only 3 guys. Why not just step out and anticipate the blitz on the left side? I don't know. Every time I play against him or Redskins, they play real stupid. They play real stupid. I mean, I don't know.